Hey, Tyler.
Got a full house tonight, I see. Nice to see everybody.
Victor Oladipo Day. You've watched Victor kind of work toward this moment. What was it like to be a part of this night and see him enjoy this moment?
Yeah, it's been, like you said, a long about a year for Vic, just working back and seeing him come in every single day. And I know Vic, pretty well, and he's someone who loves, just playing and being out there and playing with his guys and playing the game. He loves the game. So it was good to just be out there with him and share that moment with him, and I'm really, excited to have him back.
Tyler, you guys are down 13 early, sort of stuck in the mud a little bit. Was this, again, your sort of typical MO again? I'll come in, I'll energize. Can you tell us what it was like in that 21-point quarter for you? And can you tell us about that last shot to end the half and punctuate it?
Just trying to come in and impact the game, in whatever way I can. I don't think I scored in the first quarter, so, different quarters. The rhythm is different, so just being out there and, taking whatever the defense gives me, whether it's a three or for me to make a play, whatever it is, just making the right play. And, the second quarter was fun.
Tyler, I was curious what you thought of the fans' reception for Vic today, with chanting his name, him scoring right after they're chanting his name, and those kind of moments, how they lifted the team.
Yes, our fans are amazing. Every night that we're in this building, I think, I think we have one of the best, records at home. And that's credit to our fans. So, and then all the Oladipo chants were, amazing. I got a little goosebumps, myself. So I can only imagine what Vic, was feeling.
Tyler, those second units have been, at least as far as offensive usage, they've been yours for the most part. Vic can obviously play with the ball in his hands, and I'm sure you guys both want to make it work, but is there going to be a stylistic adjustment for you playing alongside him in those units?
I've played with other good players before, coming off the bench. I came off the bench last year with Goran. Really my first 2 years, came off the bench with Goran. So, we'll find a way to work it out. I know how good of a player Vic is and what he can do with the ball in his hands. So, I'm willing to do whatever.
Yeah, just that Coop kind of stole my question, but just to follow on that a little bit, you guys have both played on and off the ball at times. Is the comfort level for that, have you guys worked much on that in practice, or again, is that more of an in-game situation, read and react?
I think, it's more of an in-game, situation where we can just, feel it out, with each other. And like I said, I know how good Vic is and have so much respect for him to do his thing. And, we'll make it work. This is a very unselfish team, so I don't think that would be an issue.
Tyler, you mentioned sort of figuring out whatever the defense gives you, and, today being a great example, not scoring in the first and then just going off in the second. And PJ just mentioned that it's not always the same shots that you're getting, obviously, from game to game. So how much of your game is just kind of right now figuring out in game where the defense is and what they're giving you, and then just taking it afterward?
Yeah, a lot of it is that, just, dissecting the defense, recognizing what coverages they are in, early. And I kind of do that a little bit in the first quarter. When I come off the bench, can, watch what coverages the other team is in and then make my reads off of that. And then as the game goes on, I can start to open up things with my shot and my, creation off the dribble.
How much quicker are you seeing those reads? How much quicker are you recognizing what the defense is doing as compared to 1 or 2 seasons ago?
Yeah, there's a big difference. I think the game has really slowed down, and my coaches, my teammates, have trusted me with the ball, so that helps, a lot.
Ty, the bench has been rolling. I think almost 60 points off the bench tonight. Talk about the weapons that you guys have and how you fuel each other when either you're rolling or Caleb or whomever it is that gets the bench going.
Yeah, just coming into the year, we talked about being the best bench in the league. We continue to try to emphasize that, day by day and game by game. We have a bunch of guys who can come in and impact the game. Kyle or Max and Gabe, didn't play much, but they can come in and do the same thing, impacting, winning and just make winning plays at the end of the day. So with our bench, it's just continue to evolve and we can, keep striding forward.